Hi, welcome to this, the first and promo edition, really, of the Trucking TV podcast. You can see me on the screen. You can also hear me online as well. Starting this coming Wednesday, that's Wednesday the 22nd of April, we're starting a new podcast for drivers from, I hope, a lot of drivers as well. What we're trying to do is actually put together a bit of a digest of news for the past 3 or 4 days. We'll be bringing the podcast out on Wednesday afternoons at about 3 p.m. It will include really anything you want it to include. In the first edition, I'm hoping to have something called Living in a Box, which is from a driver who spends literally 5 or 6 nights a week living in his cab. Not the best way of living, I think. And I'd be fascinated to have other input from other drivers doing all kinds of different jobs. I'd also like to hear at this moment from drivers who haven't got jobs, because I know a lot of guys have been laid off from their jobs. A lot of guys aren't very sure about what's going to happen in the future or where they're going to go in the future. And I would just love to hear from you. If you want to put something into the Trucking TV podcast, it goes up on a Wednesday afternoon. And if you can have us anything you would like to say to the world, let's say before 10 o'clock on a Wednesday morning, I'll probably use it. You need to keep your language fairly moderate, because some people get carried away. But apart from that, there really won't be too many holds barred. We'll try and do what news we can find. And if you've got interesting items that you'd like to see publicised, I'd love to hear about them. My name's Chris. This is Trucking TV. The best way to get in touch with me is through the Trucking TV Facebook page. So that's Trucking TV on Facebook. You can also reach us via Twitter. You can also get in touch by email, and that's production@seriousleisure.co.uk. Get in touch with us there by email. There's other contacts that we'll publicise as we go along. In the meantime, if you've got something to say to the world, Trucking TV podcast is open to you. You'll find the podcast actually on the Facebook page. It will be on Twitter. It will be on our website, which is Trucking TV, of course. It will also be here on YouTube in a video version like this, but it probably won't be as produced as our content usually is, because it's aimed really at going out as a sound podcast, so you can listen as you drive. There you go. See what you think. More and more input from you means more and more content from me, and the reality is we'll try and achieve something by spreading news, by spreading information. If you have something you'd particularly like to campaign about, I'd love to hear from you. Just get in touch with the Trucking TV podcast. I'm Chris, and I will see you soon.